Notifications. Gears of War. I have not played that before. Yeah, there's no need to do that part later. Refresh. Live on both, okay. Just making sure chat's up next to me. Planning on keeping the, what's it called? The desktop audio muted just because I have Spotify on in the background. It shouldn't be an issue. You probably still hear the fans. Alright. Okay, got everything good to go. Gonna do another HOI 4 run. I've literally been doing these on and off the past couple of months. Technically, I just started this faction again like yesterday. And figured might as well go for, what's it called? Alright, we're doing the standard run. For those of you who don't know, the only real thing I change in my standard run is nothing special. I keep all of these on defaults, just let them do it. Map setup is defaults. My only change that I typically do is still not here. I think I can scroll better. No special event rules, no special anything except for one gameplay rule where I disable the follower system. I was showing you all this earlier. Early war outcomes. Part of me wants to do this just so I don't need to deal with the hangdogs in a minute. Keep forgetting that's a thing. Sunbird. Yeah, I'm not going to change any of these. I just like looking at them though. Besides, none of them are my war. The Death Rattle I always leave enabled. Sometimes I put Wild Wasteland on. I don't really care for Lone Wolf being on. Sometimes I'll use my Spec Ops in there, but I recruited a Lone Wolf one in my last run. Didn't really need it. I don't need to change it. Yeah, we just use the same thing. It's the only thing I have because that's what I end up doing all the time. Keeping Average Joe, Iron Man, Historical AI focuses, all the fun stuff. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot of these runs. I've also been doing a couple other runs since my last, like this was my last stream for HOI 4. I keep doing a couple runs. I just like doing Withered Dog runs. I literally was just doing one a minute ago because I don't care enough to do my homework, I guess. Actually. We're gonna do it like this. And the reason I'm doing it like this is actually just so that way, now that we have the army, I don't need to split them later down the line. Gives it more flexibility. Okay. So the Withered Dogs, we're going to actually go through their lore. I kind of remember some of this. I play this faction fairly often. No, not fairly often, but when I can, I enjoy it. Okay. We're always going to start with Ohm's Law, in my opinion, just because that research speed increase early game is insanely good. Warrior training time helps, just because it does give us the division reduction time. I could go for the pistol. I'm not going to. Now, for me, I normally like since this is a ghoul nation, I could do outsider warfare. I normally like going into the theorist to see which one their military theorist gives. It's a conventional warfare speed upgrade. Though that 5% speed increase for research, I don't think does as much as the mutant upgrade does. Right. Yeah, because Super Mutant Infantry Platoon is what all of my troops are basically going to be. I am going to have some mechanized units later on if things go well. We'll see if things go well, but for now, this gives me just more to play with. Sorry, that was on. I know you guys can't hear it, but I could. And then we're just going to go for industry planning, just because I want to start with work as needed as soon as possible for that 2% increase. Gonna start like this. Just gonna try to do a 6 for each for now, just while I'm starting. That's not gonna be done enough in time for the war, but it's something. And we have 300. We have basically a year before the war starts, depending on what focuses are chosen by each of these factions. Because we're gonna immediately be fighting the baggers and the luminous ones. Ones that like heroes up. I might actually end up doing that. Just to... I might, we'll see. This is one of the most useful things is going to be this emergency draft, so get the 1,000 manpower. Aside from that, just get everyone up there. I don't have enough command power yet to assign units to everyone. Old Dog will be my unit leader. I haven't tried a... What's his name? I haven't tried a Colonel Zheng Wei playthrough yet. I don't plan on it. Just not for this one at least, because I like doing the Old Dog runs. So we are going to keep up with the Chinese Gold Battalions, just because they are less manpower extensive than the National Guard. Although I could just have all of these in at once. It hurts the hell out of my manpower overall, but... And just having the additional divisions in production with more manpower off the bat might not be the worst. No. Later. For the first war, I just want bodies to throw at the wall. And I am going to be getting 2 military factories soon, so that'll go into there. The tribal scout kits I kind of need because there are the airborne ghouls that I'm going to be able to just make. So that'll help. I'm going to accept the tribute this time. I normally don't, because I don't like accepting the tributes. But since the Iron Alliance is on the other side of this war, I don't want to be forced to send my troops back. I'm also going to need to fight the Iron Alliance later to get my hands on New Sterling. That's gonna be annoying, but it's gonna be what it is. So we're just gonna go for it. Skip the tutorial because I've already played this. Okay. Who's ready to hear about Old Dog? Centuries ago, before the bombs fell, Old Dog was already a grizzled soldier. Having seen enough of war, from fighting for the last oil fields of the Middle East to trying to keep the peace in Europe as NATO collapsed. I'm about to sneeze, give me a minute. Oh, excuse me. To fighting in the jungles of southern China, he fought for his country until one fine day in 2075. For a time, Old Dog felt back in his element. The chaos central Denver couldn't quite reach his house at the edge of the city. But he did his damnedest to keep the order among the survivors. In time, he noticed he wasn't getting nearly as old or as weak as the army thought. In fact, he'd never felt better. His looks left something to be desired, though, as ghoulification stole what was left of his once rugged face. But Old Dog didn't care. He kept on fighting and built himself a nice little unit, a village even, on the edge of Dog City. The ghouls were the only one of the factions scavenging claims in the city, and the people weren't always kind about their appearance. But they got on well enough. It was a messy life, but Old Dog kind of liked that. And for a while, he was happy. And then the hangdog showed up. I had to leave the war, but the war couldn't leave me. 5% war support. I like war support here because I'm pretty sure that increases my recruitment. Right? Recruitable population factor. Yeah, it does increase. I love me some good old recruitable population. What else do we got over here? I'm probably gonna take a quick break soon just to get me some water. Alright. When the hangdog showed up, Dog City was a mostly peaceful place, where violence between scavs was limited by the claim system. The hangdogs' violence between the hangdogs clearly didn't want to, but played along, biding their time until the perfect moment came, their chance to claim it all. Almost 20 years ago, a giant robot looking for some lost prisoner came through the place, tearing a path of destruction through Dog City and throwing the entire system into chaos. Snarls like thunder, the chief of the hangdogs at the time, was killed by the robot's rampage, putting his incompetent coward of a son in charge. But the boy lacked his father's restraint and let loose the hangdogs and their dogs into the chaos, pushing out every other tribe trying to stake their claim in the city, including the ghouls. Despite his best effort, Old Dog couldn't hold them off forever, and eventually he was forced to flee north with the rest of the Denver ghouls. Filthy bastards stole most of what we had, but not our fight. The lands north of Dog City were never very prosperous. The new plague outbreak in Denver before the war caused massive fright from the region, and the massive outbreak in Nebraska saw the entire state cut off from the world. But when Old Dog and the Denver ghouls arrived, they found it was not as empty as the wasteland believed. During the Great War, Denver had become a hub of civil unrest and saw many of its Chinese American citizens imprisoned by the monolithic warden program, trapped in insta-pens to prevent any subversive activities. But under the warden's watchful eye, Captain Zhang and his submarine crew were able to operate, stirring up further unrest and recruiting more and more prisoners to their side. When the bombs came from their own country, they took cover in an unfinished vault, surviving as immortal ghouls. By the time the refugees from Denver arrived, the Chinese ghouls had already built a sizable town around the old vault. Understanding their shared plight as ghouls, Zhang allowed Dog City ghouls to stay, and they soon became the majority in the region. Many of them still consider Old Dog their de facto leader. But each day, more ghouls are swayed by Zhang's passionate speeches and promises of a communist utopia. Yeah, they're lucky we need the manpower for now. And the baggers return. Baggers, yeah, these are an NCR organization, so I will be happy to purge them from the wasteland. Next up. Oh, Butcher Pete requests a loan. Yeah, I don't have money. I don't even have a trade node. And then the baggers. Jesus fucking Christ, can't you people leave me alone? Old Dog had enough of this shit. It had barely been a few months since the NCR expedition, or baggers as people had come to call them, started pouring into the region. The ghoul lands had seen their fair share of refugees so far, but this was different. These were smoothskins, soldiers and scientists waltzing in like they owned the place, keeping the locals at arm's length, renaming the local towns after their president, setting up a fort. Any claims this was a temporary expedition was bullshit. Old Dog knew their game. He'd been in their shoes enough to know these were colonists. And the moment their home country showed up, they'd sell Colorado to them on a silver platter, and he was not having it. A few good ghouls to count on, up the manpower by 100. And we're just going straight for Old Dog attacks. It is going to reduce the amount of time before the big war, but that's fine. We don't care as much. Especially because... Alright, baggers have 15. You guys probably have up to 10. We're still doing our developments, though. So basically, as soon as this is done, we're going to be making the arms workshops. And then going down to prepare. Yeah, we'll give them the money. Just because I don't want to deal with starting border wars. And we can also start doing this. Old Dog is going to get promoted by national, what's it called, soon enough. Technically, there is another unit leader I get after this conflict, but I'm not dealing with waiting for that since I kind of need it sooner. Alright, next one we got. The fuse is quickly burning out on the powder keg, and with the war on the horizon, an important question has consumed the Withered Dogs. Strategic plans aside, who should have the ultimate command over their forces? Old Dog has much more experience with aggressive attack, having dislodged insurgents in the European collapse and cleared out trenches in the Philippines. Zhang, on the other hand, has been trained and practiced at fortifying nearly any location, and using stealth and subterfuge to prevent the advance of enemy forces. With both constantly butting heads, one must be chosen to hold command over the other, at least temporarily. We're using Old Dog. And do I have enough? Not for everyone, but for this, which is what I kind of wanted to do anyway. Alright, and then now we're going straight for the arms workshops. Because those arms workshops are going to save my ass in a minute. Alright, and we also have industry planning ready to go. So now we can do work as needed. Work as needed will be a huge help when I start needing that manpower. We can also just go for improvised tools and combat language just to have all that help me out a little bit more. Make a devil's deal. That's 2 off map. Oh no, they're just in Old Sterling. That's not as good, but whatever. We'll fortify. I think I just go for head physician just to get the manpower for the future. Because the faster I get that, the more this grows. From there, I'm going to go emergency draft. Do I want to go for... I might do shake hands, empty promises first. We still have the money at least. Could go for infrastructure. Let's go for the economy first. Just so I have the access to the factories. Because that factory access is going to be useful. And one more. Okay, so now each of them have a commanding unit. And let's just go organized agriculture to have that squared away. We do get access to a 5th research slot later down the line, which I kind of like, but I don't see me needing yet, so... we have the option for it later. I need to plug my laptop in. Give me a sec. We're just going to pause real quick. Calling outside, get the 1,000 manpower from this. We're going to stick with 2 speed just so I can plug my laptop in, because that's how I'm going to read any chats that come in. Give me a sec. And there we go, laptop plugged in. And I forgot there was this nice thing of water next to me. How much is this? Unaffected. Like 45 ounces of water should be enough for this. This isn't going to be too long a stream, just like an hour and a half. But it'll be fun. But yeah, I feel like I could do emergency draft now, but I'd rather prolong the timer for a bit earlier. Just to have more time to build up everything I need. Because that 30 days equals 30 political power, which doesn't give me much, actually. So I'm still out more power than I used, which I don't like, but whatever. Construction speed maybe? No, let's do resource gathering. And then we go down here. Oh, I already did you. Goal supremacy for old democracy and division attack. That'll be good. Also, the reason I haven't drawn an attack line yet is mostly just because it'll only draw one against the baggers, and I don't really need to draw one against the baggers until I can send it all the way through to the luminous ones too. And here we're gonna actually go down here, because that'll be done, I think, by the time the war breaks out. Yeah, it'll be done a couple days after the war starts, so that's something. I should have started it earlier, but whatever. At home, I am a stone, unaffected. Rain held down under me, flesh and bone, unaffected. You'll feel like I'll not be. Resource production, there we go. And I kind of want to find something that'll actually be done within the time frame of the war seeds. Wait, This actually should be... It'll be right at the beginning. Okay, I'm not doing any more of those. I can, however, do the emergency draft now, which gives me that extra manpower. Oh, wardens. Getting imploded on. So I know they'll help me if I get into conflict. I don't really use these, so we're just gonna see if that helps them. Because they're a more technology-based nation anyway. Built up infrastructure. Cool. And then we can do it this way. This will give me those spec op units that I just put stuff up for. Could do more construction speed, but I feel like free repair is going to be useful in a second, since I am going to be trying to walk through the baggers territory. I also have about 2 to 3 more focuses. So we're definitely gonna ignore these two, basically. Go for deep infiltration tactics, and then I should be able to do the war approaches too. Because deep infiltration gives me my spy network. And those two gave me some more goat bodies, so I can use these. Could technically deploy both of these now. Yeah, that would just hinder me. This also gives the repair speed, so that's not bad. Okay, and I do have 100 more command power. Part of me wants to save it, so I can do focus on both. But the army experience gain from you might be... No, it's not actually what I do. Where is he? Where's the expert? Division attack. 10% or... No, the org. The org will be more useful here. Yeah, so we do it this way. And unpause. Ah, shit. We don't have it. But I can't not do it. Because I cannot deal with a fucking border war right now. Okay, so this one at least gives arms workshops, but it doesn't do enough in my opinion. That's what it is. So we have 9 troops. They have up to 15. We don't know how many the baggers have anymore, but the baggers are about to be in a 2-front war. So they are about to have a bad time. "5 days. Okay, and we have one of these guys. Ooh. More modifiers. These are more good. Yeah, here, let's throw that in the Luminous One's territory. Dig in and get ready. Let's do this! We're going to need to redraw these lines once the baggers die, but we're fine. And then we can get some more Withered Dog units first. I am going to focus on both if I get the chance to in a minute. If not, then hopefully we just need to focus on the Luminous Ones. That's what I'm kind of hoping will end up being the case. And if I can take Outpost Coolidge. Cool. Got some more bodies to throw at them. Get some more civilian workshops off map will be helpful. That's not the best, but whatever. Okay, well, we got him. Yeah, this doesn't really matter because they're going to still be fighting me, but I'm still going to yell at them because I want everything. And instantaneously pausing because, as you can see, my line is irreparably cursed. Halt and go to your positions, boys. The Warden's fighting back, at least. If they win, I believe they're going to send me stuff, which I kind of am hoping they can do soon, because I'm going to need stuff soon. And I need dynamite too, I believe. And part of me wants to go for melee because it's funny, but I can't. I cannot justify that. Here, let's go for the resistor. That's going to be helpful. And then we're not going to mess with it too much. We're just going to tell them to walk in a straight line. And we're going to get the military fears finally. Yes, yes, take what you need. Okay, now we have that, so that'll be good. Let's go for the extra manpower here. Yep, because I did redo the lines, so I need to reset these guys. I always forget to do that. I'm thinking eventually I'll get rid of the Reckless Pharaohs and try to throw those in with the regular divisions. That's probably going to kill my org, but whatever. We'll see what we can do. The good news is we're still able to do a good push-up. And then the Pharaohs are actively hurting them now. Let's do this. And since I have this, it'll be good to have that. Yeah, because we're doing ghouls and we're doing tanks. That's basically the plan for the day. Just go for the manpower and population at this point. There's no reason not to. And now we'll send him over there just to root out resistances because I'm not dealing with resistance in my country. Walk there. Smoke signals is not needed, especially because its following one is blocked out, but whatever. I'll also get the robots just because I might do that later. Shite. Oh, speaking of, let's just full frontal assault. I don't care about that right now. I have bigger things on my plate right now than that. Oh, but poor Warden. They are not going to be surviving this much longer, it looks like. Can I get any surrounds off here? I don't think I'm getting surrounds off. Oh, but the good news is I do have more bodies to throw than they do, right? Oh, I easily have more fielded manpower and fewer losses, both of which are great. Let's get this. I probably could have gotten that sooner. But... oh, nope. Right up here. Right up here. Let's try and... unfortunate. Ooh, get Red Mountain. Get Red Mountain and get Chugwater and I win. And I can win right here. 3, 2, 1. Yep. There's the good stuff. It took me like 4 runs to even figure out how to consistently win that war. Because that war is brutal if you're not prepared for it. Okay, and now we set these guys here. Red Mountain can yell at me. I don't really care as much right now. Oh, and I didn't even need to use the political power to focus on either of them, so that is actually a great sign for me. So all these focuses just got bypassed, which is good because it means I just have their effects, I believe. So victory at last. I can get ready to rush a war with hangdogs. And I might get ready to rush a war with hangdogs. Every time I start trying to do that, though, the glow bugs always try to fight me. So I might just immediately declare war. You know what do you guys have? Up to 14 versus my guaranteed 16. Yeah. I'm just going to try. Because if this works out, it'll actually be pretty big. Because then I don't need to worry about that sneak attack. I'll just need to worry about Black Canyon sneak attacking me. Which is easily worth worrying about every time it happens. I think hardness is useful, right? Hardness represents how much of your division is made up of armored or at least protected vehicles. When attack division adds together all soft, hard attacks, and hard attacks. A division with high hardness will suffer fewer soft attacks and more hard attacks and vice versa. Okay. So we want a little bit of both. I think I'd just go for the pistol upgrade here. Nah. Oh no, let's go for the siege engines. Those are fun to have around. Screw it. Just take my money. I don't care enough right now, man. Yeah, we'll go for vacuum tubes. Just so that way we can start going for the radio when we need it. Yeah, let's build a scavenging program. I need one right now, man. This is not the best places to be, but it's fine. This is honestly all fine. Original country is not Troll Warren, damn. Troll Warren is getting called out there, man. What are you doing over there? You're supposed to be rooting out the resistance. What? Well, they declare war on me first. Why does this always seem to happen? I should have more bodies than them at least, and hopefully that's enough, especially since I'm just going to try to overwhelm them with offense. I mean, like you can see, part of that actually does look like it's... No, I'm seeing a lot more red now. That's not good at all. They have a lot of defense in their units. Shite. Just put the bodies on the field, I guess. Decode signals, neat. Yeah, local workspaces. I just need more armaments at this point. And from there, we need, not you, you. I would like to be able to start, what's it called? Putting anti-tank rifle teams with all my stuff, but that's just not going to happen anytime soon. I'd also like to be able to switch these the militia out with my enforcers, but that's also not going to happen anytime soon. Also, I set you down here specifically to get that outpost Coolidge, and you just don't get to help me at all, I guess. Okay, well, at least we're pushing through their power armor divisions, and their other divisions don't have too much going for them, at least, so we aren't on the back foot, but we're not having as easy a time as I would hope. Old Rule C goes, will be ours. Okay, here, take your stupid money. Dog City, you and I will deal with each other later. I like how it's just, they're the hang dogs, we hate them. I think I just go for the org here, because I am going to screw with it, especially since initiative. The higher an initiative a unit has, the quicker it can reinforce into a battle, the quicker it gets its planning done. Initiative also multiplies any coordination modifiers you may have. Okay, yeah. Because org is good to have decently high. I like having it as high as physically possible. Push in there. Yeah, bold attack. 50% chance of gaining attack on level up isn't bad. To just have as a passive buff for all my unit leader. Why is that? I don't understand why it's different colors. Or different shapes. I know the colors. They are so lucky I physically can't put fucking enforcers down right now. If I could, I would. And then they would be having a bad day. No template for dynamite. Oh, I could have sworn there was one for that. I mean, I could just throw it in with everyone, but I don't feel like it right now because I'm at 0 manpower. Oh shit, I'm at 0 manpower. That's not a good sign. Once the war is over, I'll be in a better spot, I'm pretty sure. Let's just get docks up so I can get the monthly population up. Oh, I don't get everything because I should have gotten a 2-year buff for that. That's sad. I wanted that. Let's just go for the pistol. It's not even a full year. Okay, so let's set this one here. And this one here. And go. Overwhelming force, baby. So we need the side cleaned out so I can go to the other one. The Hang Dogs has defeated Robot City. Oh, okay, so I'm going to need to get ready to fight the Iron Alliance and the Hang Dogs soon. Thankfully, those two hate each other. I'm going to need New Sterling soon, though. This war is almost over, though. Should be because of that. Radio technology not needed yet. Basic tools might be just because I need more production. Just walk in. That's all I want right now. There, you guys just punch him there. Right in the face. Up the construction speed and factory repair, please. We've lost a little bit more. But at the very least, our losses are manageable because we still are fielding more. And then from there go straight into Boulder. Not dealing with too much additional shit right now. Let's go for the additional plating though. Okay, so now we have better pistols. Yep, I get it. You guys don't want to be a part of a ghoul nation, I guess. Here, let's go for this. Okay, everyone just straight into Boulder and we win. And we win. They physically do not have the ability to defend against us all, even if ours are completely under everything right now. I think I'll go for the defense on that one. At the very least, BlackRock gives me notification before they can declare war. Gonna prepare for Iron Alliance first, I think. Oh, easily, because I can at least deal with that. Da, 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 da. Don't stop till you finish. Da, 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 da. I should be upgrading my what's it called soon? Ability to even have my troops or my recruitable population, but first I think I want the stability upgrade. And just hope that these guys stop trying to blow up all my shit. I just want to get ready for the next war. I'm not even going to go for the research immediately. I'm just going to rush down to Time for Revenge and stuff his face, I think, so I can start fighting the Iron Alliance immediately. Yeah, old dog has his day, yeah. Alright, Dreaming of Denver, let's go. We're bum rushing it. Is it smart? Probably not the best move I could be making. But it's also not the worst move I could be making. So we're going for it. I'm also just going to go straight to doing rioters here, I think. And probably sporadic outposts. just so I can keep more manpower overall. And don't get as big a deficit with my resourcing. Because you can see my manpower is basically gone. It was so nice earlier. Let's go for 2 of these. I don't need dynamite right now anyway. Eventually I'll look north, I think. If you love something, why let it go? Yeah, that population doesn't make me happy, but whatever. Forgive the Gamma Corps. Let's go. Put these fuckers on trial. Oh, what I should also do is get... This actually might be a play here, actually. Not you. Shit, did I not get anti-tank? I thought it... Okay, yeah, so I should get anti-tank since I'm pretty sure these guys have PA. Yeah, because I at least have 2 to 4. Here, take the money. Battle of Hoover Dam is happening. Neat. Good for you guys. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, that could be a long time. I didn't even check what that said. I'm sorry. I'm just locked in a little bit right here. I'm not gonna lie. So let's actually check. If I did add... So it tanks the organization a little bit. That I don't like, but... It's low manpower, and it does buff everything by a good amount. I'm gonna think about it. Oh, I mean, they also just have no org by themselves, so... Ew, that really tanks my org. By like 10, ooh. We'll think about it. We'll see, because I am going to be adding fire team support. Or not fire team, but anti-tank support soon. Oh, I need more bodies by a lot. Can I upgrade? Okay, that's at least cheap. This dude's just not putting in the work I need him to be. I'm annoyed by that. So we need more just so we can get that not killing me from everything. I should be sending in a spy over there too, but I do have an advantage body-wise. Oh man, I am in such a deficit for manpower. It's not even funny. I could start doing with the robotics now. Vehicles. Okay, no, we're just going straight for anti-tank because I do need to put some of those in there. Yeah, and again, Black Canyon will at least let me know when they're declaring war goals against me. Yeah, because all my manpower is going to reinforce. Where? Dualistic synergies. Let's see what that does for me. Building an ocean, waiting for the rising tide. With my sailor's hope, my right hand of hope. Getting over the side, I am building. Okay, and then reconnaissance, or should we? Let's go division experience, gain an Orgloss with moving reduction. No, let's go for this. I want to be able to start pushing in the enemies. I don't want to be stuck on the back foot too much. The only fear I have right now I'm just trying to see which one. Probably this one just for the compliance gain up. Okay, so what does Ghoul's synergies do anyway? Oh, compliance up 25%. Hell yeah. Oh, but that's only at Outpost Kimmel, I believe. Not as good, but it's what it is. I could do this. I don't think non-core manpower is as useful as just recruitable population factor. But that resistance target is tempting. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just tempted for that alone. Okay, I get anti-tank, so I can start developing that and throwing it in. That would be useful. Not the best at the moment, but useful. And I'm gonna just do this one without looking at them all, so I'm just trying to see. I think this one's what I go for now. And now I can get some anti-tank rifles. And weep with me as my... as my everything goes away. Okay, we get anti-tank at least. Oh, my organization. My poor organization and my manpower. Pain. Okay. Just enough to do that. So that's going to set everything back as I'm going for resetting everything up there for a minute. In the meantime, we'll just set this here. Just in case I get some extra factories back. Ghoul lands, perfect. And chain of command. That'll be something at least. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Okay, I'm going crazy apparently. I just looked at my phone and I said that my package was being delivered by DoorDash support or Dashlink support or something like that. I was like, wait, why is DoorDash delivering my frickin' Best Buy package? I should be going after hangdogs more than I should be going after Iron Alliance here. Damn it. Whatever, I'm almost there at least. And if I can get Dog City from this, I will basically have won what I needed to. I'm gonna have to wait for this, aren't I? Fate of Dog City, come on. Come on, hangdogs. Hold out just a little longer. Oh my god. I physically didn't have the chance to get there in time. That's what saddens me the most. Yep. Okay. I can still fight Iron Alliance at least. My head, it hurts, my wallet's worse, I scarce know what to do. Yeah, get out of my city. What do you mean I don't meet the requirement? Oh. That's annoying. So I physically can't do that right now. I have to go down the middle tree for a bit. So I'm going to have to fight the Legion for that, which isn't what I'm going to want, but whatever. Gee, what that just means is, how are you doing? I might be able to overpower you. I would love to get my hands back on Dog City, but that's not going to happen until late game now. I tried doing it earlier. Oh, hang on, someone's messaging me. This is... someone's trying to kill bugs and helldivers. Okay, so the army group over here. Take a loan. Bull or bear, yeah. Because I can't deal with that right now, so... Can I go to war with all of these? Not simultaneously, but I might be able to at least get some land out of these guys. Can I justify a war goal real quick? 85 days? Oh, hell yeah. Because at the very least, I can just take some territory to utilize when I get the chance. I need the caps income, so we're going to go for this. This isn't the best decision, admittedly, because I'm still trying to core my old territories. But, whatever. And once the land... I might actually be able to fight the Lanius Court. It's the problem that they're going to merge back with Caesar, though. I physically can't. Because they have too much for me to be able to fight against. I've been in this situation 2 runs ago. Last run was a little sadder, but... Oh yeah, Lanius Cohort no longer exists, right? I know, they do exist still, what? Yeah, we're almost able to declare war here. I just want all your stuff. I mean... later, just because I'm going to do that to start fighting the Iron Alliance first, once I start getting all my, everything set up and my actual troops, because right as is, I'm gonna get ready to upgrade everything. I want my divisions as strong as they can be. How much longer for my justification? 30 days. Not bad, at least. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Oh, the Realm of Diana is bodying the Black Canyon. I'll take it. The Black Canyon always tries to fight me anyway, so that works well for me. Yep. At the very least, we're getting closer to being able to actively not suffer daily. Yeah, let's get more arms factories because we're going to need those soon. It's probably not the smartest idea to walk in through this active conflict zone when I don't know what triggered the war goal. I'm still doing it, but I'm just saying I definitely should not be doing it like this. Yeah, so everyone just go up. Go up. Cool. Now merge the lines, please. Yeah, no, this works fine for me. Yeah, we just keep going. This is fine. This is perfectly good for me. Not the enemy, but for me. Yeah, see, because we're just able to walk through and claim everything. Casino, all this is mine. Now, there is one problem with this, is it's going to require even more. How much did I just... I just snagged 41% war participation. Jeez. That's kind of funny. I mean, I could just start declaring war against these factions one at a time, but... meh. I just want some extra lands. Mine. I could be stubborn here. And then mine. I did the most work. I deserve the most nice things, right? And we're good there. Oh, they're on their way back at least. So those two are still fighting. You have nothing to fight. I have more bodies than you. Kind of want to just take all this, though. Just to have... We're in the expansionist era now. Now, for the expansionist era, we have just one simple philosophy that we should always abide by. It's my land. This land is my land. It's not a... This land is my land, not at all your land. From the New York Island. One... Two... Actually, no, we should put the bigger two over here. And the other three down there. Time frame 200 days. Ew. I can do it. It's just more obnoxious that way. Yeah, I really shouldn't be doing this. Like, just flat out, this is detrimental to my game. But it's not stopping me. And dynamite. Sounds fun. No template for the... not yet. We're going to use that sooner or later. Or Commodify Officer Corps, though. That's going to be huge. We can start doing mutant perks. I could technically upgrade my Spec Ops, and I will soon. Every run I do, I swear to God, that guy falls sick first. We're just going to keep upgrading defense for now. I'm patient. I need money. The Legion already owns it, right? Yeah, I'm not messing with the Legion right now for that. That's good here. That's not bad. Anything else? Probably just pure construction speed. Oh, or I should just wait for my... Yeah, I'll just wait for service for volunteers. It lowers my overall division org, but it's kind of needed for the bodies at this point. Up the population percentage. Up my body keys. Alright, this will be good. And then we'll get that, what's it called soon. So that'll also be nice. I could technically just start going to war over there. Yeah, just keep giving them their money. Yeah, at least... Ooh, I can actually do... Okay, that'll be huge. I can finally do new citizen care package soon. I'm gonna wait till I'm done with this war first. Yep, I get it. Let's encrypt my stuff a bit. Probably you in a minute, right? I really don't like too many of the economic planners in here. I don't feel like they do enough for me. How long? Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, more of this won't kill me. Can modify government. What do I want to add, though? There's like nothing here I can really use that efficiently. I guess the golden gecko, it does give me some caps too, so that's something. Then air experience, that'll be good for when I actually start building an air force eventually. I have like no civilian factories. I do have this at least, so straight into there. Eventually we're going to go for the pretty soon, I think actually we can start going for the trucks. We mostly just need the, Let's do this one, and do I want recovery rate or army experience gain? I feel like I want this. And I know I want you. Nope, and I'm almost at you. Everyone's ready to start punching him in the face, so that's good. And kill him. I think we can do this. If we can't and I die from this, then I'm laughing. Just no ifs, ands, or buts. I will find it funny if we die to this. Yeah, there was no real need to worry. I mean, I could puppet them and try to give them Baron's Eye later, but nah. Ooh. Sizable. I could technically take you in pure numbers. I'm not going to try it right now, though. I'm definitely going to try Iron Alliance primarily. I think we just start getting ready for Iron Alliance. I'm still just looking for more manpower, though. Need new sterling. Here, more manpower, more population increase. We're just going to be doing prep time for basically the rest of stream, I feel. The main reason for that is just because there is a lot that I do not want to have screw me over in the middle of the fight. Because if I'm caught with my pants down against this faction, I'm kind of screwed. But the good news again, yeah, let's start a scavenging mission with, I could do it with vehicles. Let's do it with standard. Oh, I am actually getting my manpower building back up now. That's good. And we'll do a new citizen care package. I'll do a military signing bonus too, just so I can start building up more manpower. both fielded and free. From here, armored ghouls. Because getting sophisticated tech for ghouls will be useful. Political power at this point is just to be used for coring. I have a lot of that. From here, none of these are things I can use, except for that, but that's like nothing here. This, though, I can use easily, and it's actually pretty helpful. Especially for making up some of the subsidies I currently am trying to deal with. Or the deficits, I mean. Yeah, we're basically just playing fix up and let everything go up to where it needs to be. I need war support. Oh yeah, I was actually gonna check that out. It's probably in here, right? Ghoul Civilization, no. Warhammer, no. Ghoul Paratroopers, no. Because there was a thing I unlocked for ghouls. I'm just trying to figure out what it was. Let's start doing vehicles, though. Okay. We're just gonna wait for a minute. How many? 20 to 30. Okay, that's actually what we want to see. That is unironically great to see. Perfect. I'd check Mountain Gods. I don't remember what Mountain Gods do. I know the 80s get that, though, so that's gotta be good. Watch out for spies. I don't want to deal with those later. Give them what they ask for. And yeah, the main reason I'm just giving them my money, though, is so I'm not dealing with that fallout later. And then we'll send that over there. Just basically double up in the north. And backyard workshops will be goated, so is refined tools here. We are just basically bum rushing the tech trees now that we have the ability to. Found nothing, damn. Oh, I thought it was under 5 that we needed to core. Oh, no. Okay, so that I can't really touch right now, but this side of the focus tree I can. Okay, I got you. I'm not going to do air yet because I don't know how much of the AI has done air, and I don't want to set their focus on it because I know that's a modifier that they have. Okay, yeah, now let's get Mountain Gods. Doctrines available. Let's go for this. This is turning out good so far. Actually, so let's actually double check. Core states. Resistance less than 20. Oh god, I don't know why. I always thought it was like less than 5 resistance. That's kind of goated though. Yep, we're going to war with the Iron Alliance now. I mean, I should be able to win. I just didn't want to invoke it while potentially pissing off the Legion yet. Okay. Who's ready to play a game? Cares. Chinese paratroopers. Do we need spec up equipment? Yeah, I thought so. Can I? I do make them implode. Yes. What does Mountain Gods do again, though? I just want to check real quick. Oh, this is good. This is. I'm paused, right? Yeah, I'm paused. Okay, recruitable population up. Let's do this. We'll have more of those available. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, no, screw them. This is my territory, not yours. Research Mountain Gods is under here, right? Yeah. Mountain Gods. It just ups all my stuff, right? In the mountain, yeah, in mountain areas. That's not bad. And everyone just punch them in with as much force as we can muster, cannibalize their lands, which we're already doing. That's good. Ooh, that's a good surround, and that's also one of their heavy spec ops, so that's great. And there's my alarm. This is when I intended to end the stream. Yeah, we're good. We'll just keep going for a minute. A little bit longer we can manage, right? Yeah, we can go for a little longer. Hee. Here. Okay, better in our hands than our enemy. Hell yeah. I don't know what I got, but I got something. I'll focus more on that type of stuff when I'm not trying to execute the enemy factions. Oh, I have resistance building up again. Oh, compliance growth plus 3%. That would have been helpful for this entire freaking run. And the Hangdogs glow crater. Wait, what? Huh. Oh, the Death Scream. You guys don't get to hear this, but I do. I like the Death Scream. It's... I don't know why. I just really find it interesting when it plays. Okay, so now we're just cannibalizing them. Give it a second for that defense to run out. And now... overwhelming force. That's part of why I like the Withered Dogs. I like playing more offensive factions where the entire point is to smack them in the face a lot. Because I like being able to dictate the pace of the war myself instead of waiting forever as the enemy AI tries to outmaneuver and smart me. I like just going for it. I also like just being able to do it on my terms instead of their terms. Okay, everyone overthink them. Oh, do I get no Sterling here? Everyone walk into New Sterling, please. Except you, you walk there. Okay, now you guys all walked right into New Sterling. And it's mine. What does the... Stop playing the Yellow Rose of Texas. I love that song, but not right now. Ooh, that actually did some numbers on there. I really should be buffing myself. Like, that was the plan before I got into this war. It just didn't happen, clearly, because they declared war on me first. It's fine, though. We're still cannibalizing them. Oh, I've been getting some good surrounds off in this entire thing. Oh, hell yeah. I think this is just going to be bypassed in a second since I'm about to own them all. Oh, I need some refreshing Nuka-Cola first. I like refreshing Nuka-Cola, though. Yeah, we'll just buff up these. Go for the rocket launcher tech, I guess, right? Yeah, doesn't hurt. Because we are actually using our what's it called? Doesn't matter, got him. Swoosh, nice and simple. We won't be pushed around here, buddy. Okay, where do I want to go to war with next? Because I do not want to fight Caesar's Liu, but they are at war with California. I can't deal with the Legion's main force. 26 and 35 versus 36. If I could fight them individually, I would win, but that's because I don't have that luxury. I'm kind of hesitant. Pine Ridge, maybe. Let's face down. Start looking at the Legion, see if we can't get them to give me Dog City of their own volition. Americana. Communication technology research speed means nothing. Recruitable faction means everything. Same with the compliance growth. Okay, this will be great. Alright, how's all this look? Core. Can't yet. Can I? Almost. Just missing the... tasty. So yeah, we're getting good over here. That's unfortunate. I got most things I need already, actually. Let's ask. If nothing else, I can ask, hey, I want my stuff back. Yeah, I can actually afford my losses right now because I'm not completely screwed over. New citizen care package, let's go. I just want to get that done. Let's get riot control gear because that will help me. We're basically rushing everything except planes. Planes are going to rush at the very, very end. Can at least ask. If they say no, it's annoying, but then we can focus down the Iron Alliance tree. Oh, especially because I have that now, so I can start with these. That's just immediately core it because I'm not wasting time on that. Because I don't need to declare war right away if this fails. And I don't think it forces me to. Because they're at war with the NCR, they might say yes. If they say no, then I have to start planning for a longer game. Well, we have the focus tree. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because I don't... Last time I tried that, I just instantly died. If it looks like the NC... Because they're already in the NCR territory. Wait a minute. Current wars. Don't care. Sons of Kaga versus Vault City. Okay, good for them. MacArthur Standing Rock, good for them. What's the Legion's war? Caesar's leading his fighting an offensive war. So Navajo Reservation or Tucson could be the one there. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell? Oh, it was literally the one on top. They're in a secondary war, though, aren't they? Because that's from that war frame. Great Simpy, don't care. Don't care. Oh, Legionary Mojave territories. Okay. Okay, the Legion. I can't save to retry this. I think I could win this. I'm just not positive. How's the live wires look? Let's give it a second. Just core a few more territories while I wait. Because I am also going to end the stream pretty soon. But I can still at least check. Hey, speaking of, how's New Sterling's economic node looking? Ooh, promote. I want Dog City so bad. Yeah, let's go for armor hardening. I'm going to start looking at more spec ops soon enough. Vehicles, improvised tanks. We're going to start working on tank divisions soon too. Ministers for that. Screw it. I think we can do at least some damage. This was a mistake. I regret immediately doing this. Because what I should have done is waited more. I am just feeling a little impatient right now. Actually. 8th of March, 2 days ago, the war was already happening, right? Yeah, because that was the immediate... oh, okay, it crashed. Yeah, no, the war happened in that time anyway. That's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, well. We'll see if I can make that happen on the next stream. Hopefully I do that one soon. I'll have a good one, though. I got places to be, unfortunately, today, though. See ya.